Band Bros, baby.
Hey, yo, look, bro, what is good, man? You feel me? It's your boy Nitro, aka the Band Bros, and as you know, your brother is back again with some more great content. Now, listen, I think this probably is considered week 4 or week 5, one of the two of the HBCU Band World season, man. You feel me? There's been a lot of great games. There's been a lot of great matchups. There's been a lot of great stuff on top of stuff. You feel me? Man, like I don't even know where to start. Let's start with for one the Band Bros. You feel me? Shout out to me and my crew. We are hosting our first Band Bros Brawl here in North Carolina. You feel me? Greensboro, North Carolina, technically Charlotte. You feel me? November 22nd, man. It's gonna be lit, bro. 6 of the best high school bands. You feel me? Definitely been preparing for that. You feel me? Honestly, I was supposed to be out this weekend recording, right? Like, if you notice, like this semester, I haven't really been too many places recording. Truth be told, I really just been upgrading equipment. You feel me? I just been upgrading equipment. Today I was supposed to go record somewhere, but it's raining all day long. And I'm gonna be real, the new equipment got here yesterday, but I'm not finna test my new equipment out in some rain, bro. It's just not worth it. But what is worth it is me taking the time to sit here and to go watch one of the best videos of the year that I look forward to seeing every year, which is the best band battle in the world, the Boombox Classic featuring Jackson State University and Southern University, man. The Sonic Boom of the South versus the Human Jukebox. Now, I can't cap, bro. We had to go through some things to get to this point, right? From both sides of the band world, we had to go through some things. Listen, on one side, you got Jackson, who is like, yo, we're the creme de la creme, right? We ain't doing no fucking ESPN Battle of the Year, Ranking of the Year, whatever bullshit. Which, by the way, I seen it. I was gonna, talk about it. Truth be told, I ain't mad at Jackson for doing that bullshit. Bro. The funny thing is, it be the comments, bro. It be the comments. It be so many people who just be ready to bring slander or hate to not just Jackson, but to Southern and to everybody else. But in this case, people would say stuff like, oh, well, Jackson, you feel me? Y'all wasn't saying that when y'all da-da-da-da-da, or when y'all da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to keep it a whole buck with you. And I'm going to say this because I'm from this area. But if I'm Jackson State, no disrespect when I say this, if I'm Jackson State and y'all niggas are going around trying to say that we lost to A&T, now listen, let's be fair. Let's be fair. A&T's field show was better and was better executed than Jackson. We remember when Jackson had the little sub-ups on the field show. I can't get mad at that. I'm gonna be a fair bandsman, right? I'm gonna be fair about that, right? A&T's field show was damn good. We know A&T's field shows are damn good. But it was the after effect of people trying to say, yo, because A&T won on the field, that A&T would have did the same in the stands. And that is where I would say respectfully, whoever thinks that you are smoking dick, no disrespect when I say that, because I meant that shit. If you think that A&T could fuck with Jackson State in the stands, field shows, I'm not arguing with this. We're not talking about this. Some people are going to say, well, field show, stop talking about field shows to me, my nigga. I'm not talking about field shows. I'm talking about in the stands. Song for song, pound for pound, student for student. Do I think A&T's band is better than Jackson State's band in the stands? Fuck no. No. Hell no. You feel me? But that's neither here or there. That's why I love the fact that Jackson did this bullshit. You feel me? And it's not even bullshit, no disrespect, but I call it bullshit. I call the ESPN rankings bullshit. I call that whole thing bullshit. You feel me? I don't like that. When we reacted to it last year, the fact that they only had like what? 2 rounds in the stands? Two, 3 rounds? Nah. Right? What I would have did, this is how I know some niggas who really be having these events who really don't know band shit. What I would have did, I would have orchestrated it way better. We would have had a field show part, right? Field show for field show. And then after that, we would have had maybe 7 rounds. Because I need people to see, like, yo, yes, y'all niggas are amazing on the field and damn good in the stands, but this band is just totally different, bro. And for that, I'm not mad at Little and Johnson and Travis for choosing to make the decision to not have the Boom participating in that. That's neither here or there. Listen, let's go over to Southern, bro. When it comes to Southern, man, hey, we've had a lot of people who tried to write Southern off. We've had a lot of people who tried to say this and that about Southern. Truth be told, listen, bro. Whether Southern needs new directors, from what some people said, this is not me. This is not what I agree with. But I'm saying the things I've seen. We need new directors. We need better pen game. The students don't love it enough. Bro, At the end of the day, man, like y'all have to understand, and I had to realize this as well. With North Carolina Central, I'm gonna be real with you. Like I look at the bases and I'd be like, yo, them bases can be on a whole nother level, right? But then I had to realize like they're just different from who we were, right? They're different. The classes are different. I was class of 21. This is class of 25, 26, 27-ish. They're different. Raised different, taught different, treated different, all of that stuff. So the way you may want things to be might not be the same way that it's gonna be for these people now. We have to understand that. But that's neither here nor there, man. Listen, bro, brought to you by Killer Kev Productions. Shout out to you, man. It's good to see that y'all supported, because I definitely supported to get my bro out there I supported all the videographers to get them out there to record, right? I supported all of them. But yo, shout out to my man Killer Kev, bro, because we finna get into this. This is a 45-minute video, bro. Hey, I haven't watched no clips. I haven't watched no clip. I didn't want to. I purposely fell asleep early last night just so I can wake up early this morning and check this out. Fresh, clean, stated, clean mind, just fully ready to absorb. You feel me? So listen, bro, we finna go ahead and get into this, man. Ain't even finna play around with it. Let's go ahead and take this down here, bro. Y'all already know how this shit how to get. I'm ready to see this, bro. I'm ready to see this, man. Because we gonna, hey, what's up with it?
This is the Killer Kev.
Turn this down, son. Tough intro. Okay. First song up. Ooh, classical. We brought out classical. Okay. Nice song out the gate, Southern. Nice song out the gate, Southern. First song out the gate. Okay. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we on that timing early. Y'all look good, yo. Hold on right quick. Let me just make sure everything is good. Okay. Everything's good on this end. Okay. So listen, nothing really to say here. Nothing at all to say here. First song out the gate, damn good, right? Damn good. Southern, it's good to see I finally got 6 BDs. For those who don't know what BDs are, it's good to see I got 6 bass drums back there, right? Tenors. I actually like the way the tenors are looking because I noticed that y'all got 8 tenors. Clearly, it wouldn't look the best to have y'all stretched all the way across in the full 8-man line. But I do think y'all should have windowed better. Because right now, like, I'm looking at the tenors, right? And this isn't me picking or nothing. This is just me paying attention to shit, right? I would have loved to see the tenors and windows, right? First tenor, then the second tenor in between, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. You see what I'm saying? Windows, rather than side by side. because you see someone's trying to be in the window, then the others are kind of side by side. Just stuff to pay attention to. Hey, Southern, listen, bro, damn good first song out the gate. Now, I don't know what Jackson State's gonna respond with, but coming out the gate with Classical is a damn good song, right? And y'all sound good. Y'all sound good. But this is a long battle we have ahead of us. So we ain't gonna jump too far ahead. This is my number one and number two favorite bands right here going at it. So trust and believe. I'm gonna do my best to make sure I give both praises where praises is due and critiques where critiques are due. In that case, I have no critique. Some people, now this is the thing, I did pay attention to comments. Some people were saying at this point, they were like, yo, the first song out the gate is Classical. Why y'all playing an old song? God damn, bro. We can't catch a break, can we? I get it, though. I do get what you're saying. But come on, bro. The first song out the gate is Classical. Take it as a good thing more than a bad. What's up, Jackson? The crowd sounds lit. The crowd sounds lit. What's up, Jackson? That white looking good, yo. I got Travis on the podium, too. First song out the gate. What's up, Jackson? Hey, somebody comment what this song is. Very intriguing song, Jackson. Very intriguing song. Okay, WT. Okay, WT. I like that setup y'all got. Oh, y'all turning already? Y'all turning already? Oh my God. Is this a power mixed arrangement? Bro, see this. Oh my God, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm not. Oh my gosh, bro. Listen, I might have to patent that. Oh my gosh, I might have to patent that because that's gonna be said a good amount of times in this. Because y'all have to understand, bro. Like, and I'm not. Listen. For those who are about to go where I think they're gonna go, because this is gonna be one of them videos. For those who are finna sit here and say, "Yo, you wasn't that hype when Southern played Classical." I was hype. But remember when I said that, yes, okay, Southern came out the gate with Classical, and I said, yo, damn, people are going to pick on them and say, why y'all playing this old song? In this case, in this round, for those who have heard something before compared to never hearing something before, it's always going to sound different, right? It's always going to sound different, whether they take it as a good or bad thing, right? For a minute, Jackson, I couldn't understand. I didn't know what this arrangement was. For someone who watches this video, please tell me what this arrangement is, because I don't know what this arrangement is. But I do know I heard power at the end of it being incorporated. And the crazy thing is, the arrangement from the very beginning already sounded like intricate as fuck. It already sounded like it was a remix of something. But you just, that's what you deal with when you're dealing with the equalizer, bro. Right? That's what you deal with. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm going to be completely wholeheartedly honest with you. I said this point that a lot of people chimed in and agreed with me when I said this about Jackson when I watched him against Tuskegee. And I said the three-headed dragon is too fucking much for anybody to deal with. Right? At Southern, Collins, right? I think that's his name, Collins, right? Guy who just directed, is no disrespect, he's the best chance Southern got at any type of damage to be done against Jackson. I'm sorry, but this is just from what I've observed. This is just from what I've observed. The kids respond the best to Collins. They respond the best to Collins. I don't know if it's because maybe Collins is more hip to what it is now, which is more so like, yo, not saying the power and crankage is what's there, but that arrogance, that no disrespect, that playing some stuff like, I ain't mad at you. Beautiful classic, right? Beautiful. But nah, you got to understand the scenario of what we're dealing with. And this is one of those scenarios where, listen, playing some nice, beautiful arrangements are definitely going to be a factor. But arrogance, because what Jackson just played was arrogant as fuck, bro. It was arrogant. It was different. It was really different. Like, it was just really different. Classical, yes. To the point where, if I'm being honest, let's talk about this. I low-key wanted to give that round a tie, but if I had to lean, I'm leaning towards Jackson. So some people might say, so are you going to give it a tie? Truth be told, I like both bands out the beginning. I like both bands as the first round, right? Yes, I did like Jackson and how it switched up towards the end. But still, I like how both bands genuinely came out sounding damn fucking good. And for that, I'm going to go ahead and just be fair, and I'm going to get that first round a tie. 1-1. Let's keep it going. What's up, Southern? Okay. Yeah, I see he been on the podium 2 times in a row. Exactly what I'm saying. Hey, I like this Southern. Every arrangement matters, yo. Looks like we got, who this? Wait, hold on right quick. That sounded a little dirty right there. I'm not gonna cap. That sounded a little dirty. That drumline kick came in a little dirty. It just felt uncomfortable. Maybe it wasn't though, but it sounded like it. This is Smooth Jackson. Okay. 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 So, okay. That was the, it's just one thing that got me tripping. Okay. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna lie to you. Energy wise, yo, I definitely was feeling Southern a little bit more on that one. I was definitely feeling Southern a little bit more. To the point where, if I'm being honest with you, just from the very beginning, and I'm not being rude or nothing, but just from the very beginning, Jackson, like, I see where that arrangement was. It still just kind of felt cluttered in that drumline part at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? And shout out Dub T, because Dub T is one of them ones. Fuck. I was just watching y'all niggas play What Did I Miss? The from the drum view. And I was just like, God damn, bro, these niggas back here having fun on some chill shit, you feel me? But yeah, that just from the very beginning, that arrangement just felt a little uncomfortable. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it around the Southern. I'm making it 2-1. So let's keep it going, yo. I like this. I like this. Okay, tubas. So Southern, I'm rocking with this. I'm really rocking with this. But I'm also hearing certain pieces in certain areas stand out as if they're unsure, if that makes sense. I still rock with this though. I rock with it. I like the energy. I like the sound. Right? I do. I do. I do. It's a good battle so far. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Southern. I can't cap. Southern playing. Southern is playing. What's up, Jackson? What's up, Jackson? Score 2-1 right now. Could be debatable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That folded. Talk to me, Bones. Bro, this folded tough though. I can't cap. Talk to me, Bones. I see y'all WT. I see y'all WT. Bro, this arrangement, bro. Ooh, wood wings. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We are 13 minutes in, 44 minutes to go. Listen, I've been thinking about these scores from the very beginning, right? I've thought about the score of, hey, Nigel, if you would have gave that first round to Jackson, if you would have went with the fact that people said, hey, because of the fact that Southern brought out an old school arrangement, or not an old school, but an older arrangement compared to Jackson bringing out something new, some people would have gave that a point to Jackson alone. I get why you would do that because part of me wanted to do that as well. But me being a reactor, me being a bandsman, and y'all having the respect that y'all have for me allows me or makes me actually think a little bit more in depth besides the initial impulsive decision that I choose to make. For that's why I chose to listen to what Southern was playing and realize Southern sounds clean too. And we're not going to take away that the first song out the gate was a damn good song to wake up a stadium. That's here or there. In this round, though, the score was 2-1 the last time I left off. In this round, bro, I can't cap Southern. Y'all fucking came with it. Y'all came with it. But god damn, that Jackson State folded is something different, bro. It just different, bro. It's Kalani, bro. Her fine ass. You feel me? It's Kalani. It's folded. It sounds good, man. I love what Southern brought out in that round, but I love the response that Jackson State came with just a little bit more, making the score 2-2. Let's keep it going. Oh, yeah, by the way, Dub T, I love that setup y'all got. The cymbals at the top, the tenors and basses, and then the quints right behind the snares, because the quints can talk with the snares. They can have that conversation together. Then you got the tenors and basses talking to each other. Then you got the cymbals keeping the tempo. That's sending it all the way down. I like this setup. Let's keep it going. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tubas. That last little part was kind of dirty, but Southern, I see where y'all trying to go with it. I see what y'all trying to do with it. Jackson, what's y'all response? What's y'all response, Jackson? Interesting play calling. Interesting play calling. What's y'all response, Jackson? Hey, I see y'all Z's. I see y'all Z's. This shit funky. Okay, Will wins. Okay. Yo, this is a very good battle. First of all, let me check the logistics of everything. 33 minutes. Oh my gosh, we are 33 minutes and we still have some time to go. Yo, I'm gonna try to keep this brief, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to do that because this isn't just your lopsided battle. This isn't just your typical, well, some people they'll think it's lopsided, but this isn't your typical Tuskegee and Jackson or Southern and Central. This is an actual battle of the Titans, for real, for real. I'm gonna just be honest though. This is my first time listening to any of these songs. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That round, I actually, believe it or not, and I know y'all might trip when I say this, but I think I'm leaning towards a tie. So Southern is powerful. Southern is very powerful. Jackson is too. Jackson has a brighter look to them though. Like Jackson feels bright when they play, right? Southern feels powerful when they play. So they're both kind of even in certain categories for me. But in that round, arrangement wise though, it just, from my perspective, this is just my perspective. I know some people may get mad or whatever. Some people may say, come on, bro, you telling me like Make It Last Forever was better? Yeah, that could be the case. But you also have some people who gonna say Fold It by Kalani was better than what Jackson played. In that case, because I kind of had moments where I'm listening to both bands and I'm just like, eh. And when I say means like, okay. Like if you listen, you be like, ah, you know, how you turn your head back and you be like, ah, all right. That's how I felt with both bands. Because in that round, that's one of them songs, that's both of them played a song where just clean that shit up a little bit more, play that bitch again today. Right now, this again though. Some people said this too. Some people like, yo, whatever y'all played in that battle, do not play at the fifth quarter. I agree with that, unless it's just that motherfucking much of a hit, right? Like, no disrespect, we don't need to see a Kalani Folded comparison in the fifth quarter. That's a stalemate, kinda. You see what I'm saying? It kind of could be a stalemate. Some people may say, oh, this is still better than this. It kind of could come off as a stalemate. Don't do that. Or even the What Did I Miss, right? Don't do the What Did I Miss comparison. Don't do that in the fifth quarter because y'all done battled for 45 minutes here, right? So y'all done played a good piece of y'all book already. Niggas know what to expect. Play something that's unexpected. In this case, I just think y'all both need to go ahead and just tune it up a little bit more. There was some spots that I heard Jackson play where I was like, okay, Jackson, I see what y'all trying to do, but it's just not there yet. And same with Southern, right? You could tell like the band director was so ready to play that response back, which it for the most part did do what it was supposed to do. But it had its moments too. Making the score 3-3 for me. Let's keep it going. Now listen, these scores could be up for debate. I will admit, they could definitely be up for debate with some people. But I'm not debating with the people who are just fully full Southern and fully Jackson. I want to talk to the people who are in the middle. I see y'all symbols. I see y'all symbols. Y'all symbol line's been cutting up. That was smooth Southern. That was smooth Southern. The energy wasn't there to the fullest, but it was still a good arrangement. Uh-oh. He looking. Look at bro, look at Dr. Little, bro. Look at this nigga Dr. Little, bro. Look at Dr. Little, bro. Look at Dr. Little, bro. Oh my God, dog team. Hey, I see y'all symbols. I see y'all symbols. Ooh, wee. As my man King Kevo would say, this is nasty. God damn, Little. That's how you feeling, Dr. Little? The look back, bro? The look like, bro, what? Niggas have to remember Dr. Little is WT. Okay, let's stop and talk a little minute here. We are 22 minutes and we have 20 minutes left to go. So this is the thing about band battles that make things very interesting. Some people just listen and be like, "Oh, that was good. That was bad. That was good. That was bad." No, there's a chess game being played here. The chess game that I saw for the last round or two was a very debatable chess game, right? Because you have Southern who 2 rounds in a row has played some very nice, calm, soothing pieces, crowd pleasers, right? Jackson last round, I believe did the same. With Folded as well, they did the same. In this case, Southern could have really had like the say so in this battle because it was giving that right now the mood is very calm, very soothing, very like, you know, like think about it. Jackson played Make It Last Forever. Southern played what they played, right? Folded, I think, right? If that was that round. So you done soothe the crowd, right? To where Southern comes out again, like let's soothe the crowd even more. Because that's what that arrangement came off to me. That arrangement that Southern played just now came off to me as one of those soothing arrangements. The energy was there, but it wasn't there to the fullest. I literally was just in my head like, yo, all this round needs from one of these bands is one of them songs that's just stupid energetic rise to remind the crowd like, nah, bitch, this ain't that. This is this. And that's what Little just did, bro. Making the score 4-3, because I have to give that round to Jackson. Making the score 4-3. See, some people are going to try to say that this battle was a blowout. I respect both of these amazing programs enough to say that it is not a blowout. And it's actually kind of closer than what people may think, to the point where it got me even saying to myself, you have to make sure you are really listening because this is a very good battle. This is a very, let's be real, for those who are watching this, is this a much better battle than you anticipated it being after hearing what Southern did against Alabama? Did we expect Southern to come in and sound like this against Jackson? I didn't expect it. Now, that doesn't mean I expected them to sound bad either, though. But I didn't expect this, though. You feel me? So that's what's making this a very good, interesting battle. But in that case, though, yeah, energy, power, just overall, just all right, bro. All right, that's enough of that soft ass shit. You feel me? I like this, bro. 4-3 is the score. Let's keep it going. Now pay attention to what Southern may respond with. It might prove my point if they respond with something real smooth and aggressive. But I don't know. Who knows what they will come back with, though, Southern. What's up? Southern, I love the switch up, Southern. I'm glad y'all responded back with something aggressive too. This does prove my point. But that intro at the beginning, Southern, was kind of dirty. Hold up. Jukebox in this bitch? Okay. Symbol's like, you know, we just chilling, bro. We just chilling. I like this though. I told y'all Southern was gonna have to come back with something aggressive, and they did that. But the beginning was definitely a little bit dirty or unsure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nice response, Southern. Nice response. You had to respond that way though, Southern. You couldn't have played a calm on that round. my gosh, they bringing out a piece on y'all. You know what that song reminded me of? Seeing Jackson play it the way they played it, seeing Dub T, seeing the drops, do how they was doing the visual. That reminded me of last year or the year before when they was in the same exact spot and they played Sunglasses at Night. That's what that arrangement reminded me of. Not saying it sounded like it, I'm saying the vibes gave that. The only difference though, it didn't give it to the fullest extent of what Sunglasses at Night gave. And I'm not saying it didn't give it because of the fact that it just wasn't a well put together arrangement. I think it was a damn good arrangement. I just think more so maybe we needed to lock in just a little bit more. Maybe. Now, some people are probably going to say, nah, bro, that arrangement was perfect, bro. You just hearing shit. I could be. Audio does something different compared to what you're hearing in person. I will admit that, right? I will admit that. But for one, I have to give my props to Southern because Southern did come back with a good arrangement off of the tone that Jackson State set. In this case, Jackson tried to once again switch it up again, right? Again, I'm seeing the chess. I'm peeping the chess game. I'm peeping the chess game. We're not just playing crankage. We're playing some nice, calm stuff. We're gonna play some this stuff. We're gonna play some. We got flavors, right? We got flavors, and that's how you can expose another band. Not just by, oh, this band is big, they will blow your head off. Yeah, but if this band is super big at, if this band is super big at being loud, then how soft can they play, right? Expose them for their weaknesses. This is a chess game trying to expose, like, I guess, in my opinion, the potential weaknesses of the pen game, because that's what it comes down to, the pen game of these directors. And like I have said before, the three-headed dragon at Jackson State, I believe, is just head and shoulders above waters of any other staff. Not person, staff. There is no staff that can touch Jackson. In this case, though, Southern, I will admit, way to come out the gate swinging, right? Way to come out the gate swinging, especially because the score is 4-3 right now. Jackson's up. Way to come out the way to come out the gate swinging. Jackson, I like that response. And I understand the switch up. But I think in that round, if I'm in person, if I'm listening, I think I possibly am leaning towards Southern just a little bit more. Making the score 4-4. I think I'm leaning towards Southern. I see the potential ceiling that Jackson's arrangement was trying to get to, but I don't think that was the full ceiling of where it's going to get to. In Southern's case, I'm not going to say that Southern's arrangement was that damn good or that damn better than Jackson's. I just believe Southern it wasn't about an execution thing. I think it was just a more so appealing type of thing. In that crowd, in that case, you ever listen to a song being played by that band, you're like, what is this? It took me some minutes to understand what Jackson was playing. Got to get my ears right. I'm only 26. Got to get my ears right? But in that case with Southern, way to come out the gate, bro. Way to still remind the crowd that's not just Southern diehard Jaguar fans that, hey, Southern is still here. Because some people may be ready to want to write somebody off by now. Some people might say, no matter what, Southern has won every round. No matter what, Jackson has won every round. This is a very close score. And I feel confident about the score I'm giving too. So I'm keeping it as a tie. 4-4. Let's keep it going. But overall, though, it do feel like Jackson's playing some more quality pieces, though, too, though. I like this arrangement though, I ain't gonna lie. I like this. I like this, Southern. I like this. I love that ending. I love that ending. I love that ending. Good job, Jukebox. Good job, Jukebox. SBOT, what's up with it? All right, score still 4-4. Got about like 14 minutes to go. It sounds like it could be one of them ones. What is this? What is this song right here? I hear y'all, Quince. I hear y'all, Quince. Okay, okay. Trumpets, okay, trumpets. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, bases. Okay, bases. Flex on they whole ass. Wow. can't act like I didn't just see the Symbols do what they did. Hey, bro, I can't cap. That round go to Jackson, bro. 5-4, bro. It's too much. It's not too much as far as like just the overall sound, like, because this is a very balanced, very well balanced band, right? It's too much as far as just the flavor right now, bro. In that round, and in some other rounds too, right? That could be up for debate. Like I said, this is a battle where, bro, I think this was gonna be a battle where out of a possible 10 rounds, Jackson will win 8, Southern will only win 2. You can't never say never, because we did see a battle where this same location, Jackson did kind of have a similar score in some people's mind, like that a year or two ago. But I never count out, when it comes to the 2 best bands in the world, I never count this shit out. If I'm in Jackson or Southern's band, nigga, I'm not getting hyped to play nobody else besides this band. Who the fuck else is challenging us besides a maybe honorable mention Texas Southern? And even then, I wouldn't trip about Texas Southern because they just are, in my opinion, they're not as big as us. So I just don't. I see with Texas Southern, I see their lips getting tired quicker because they're just not as big, right? But I'm still, you don't count nobody out. You don't put nobody below anybody. You still give the utmost respect. So Texas Southern, because I've seen them come in and get a little slight dub on J State before. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, that round go to Jackson though. 5-4, bro. 5-4. Too much flavor in that arrangement. Too much flavor. Too many visuals, too much flavor. Just overall, just a beautiful arrangement. Now, Southern, listen, I love that arrangement. That arrangement, Southern, that y'all played. Oh my gosh, I fuck with that arrangement. I'm trying to think if there's anything Jackson could have played that would have had me like Southern. Now I'm going with what y'all played. Nah, in that case, bro, Jackson they just clearly got that one, in my opinion. Making it 5-4. Let's keep it going. We got about 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. Uh-oh. About time y'all get the Golden Stallions a break. Them niggas don't never get a break. The sound, though, sounds good. It feels like a dying scene in a movie right now. Hey, Southern, I like this arrangement. I like it a lot, actually. But this is the first time I'm seeing an arrangement that actually gives off the vibe of what I was hearing from y'all before the last week or two, which is just unsure. Oof. I can't cap. That's a hell of a last note. That's a hell of a last note. I'm not gonna cap that. God damn. But listen. Let me explain myself because I know some people are gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about? For those who have tuned in, subscribe, show love, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff like that. We are an hour in. I'm trying to go ahead and keep this pushing real briefly. Hey, gang, Southern, what I meant by that is, remember 2 weeks ago when we heard, I'm not talking about Fresno. Fresno, I liked how y'all sounded against Fresno. When y'all was going against Alabama, right? And I would say there was times where sometimes you play an arrangement, it sounds like you don't want to play it. It sounds like you don't know it. It sounds like whatever. That was not one of them arrangements that y'all did not want to play. I could tell y'all niggas wanted to play that. I could tell y'all niggas also just didn't learn it all the way. And that's just the truth. That arrangement was very fucking beautiful. That is one of them arrangements where I'm going to tell y'all, hey, let's lock in because the ceiling for that motherfucker is way better than what the ceiling is right now for that arrangement. And it's not because of anything of what I said previous. It's just because I think people needed more sectionals to learn that all across the board. Right? It wasn't one of those arrangements where I said earlier, like, oh man, it sounds like y'all don't really know it. That could be a couple people. No, all across the board, this needed some more work, respectfully. But it was still a good ass arrangement though. I just liked that arrangement. It was beautiful. Like I said, it sounded like somebody was sacrificing themselves in a movie, right? And it was the perfect background scene music, you feel me? But listen, the score is still 5-4. Jackson is still up 1, bro. We got about maybe 9 minutes to go. Let's see what Jackson responds with. Damn, I like that song, Southern. This is a good-ass battle, too. I'm ready to see what y'all coming with today for the 5th quarter. I got a lot of videos to react to today, too. That's why I'm getting this one out the way. Oh, extra L, okay. Hey, wait, I meant to say this too. I didn't mean to cut y'all. Hey, Sonic Boom, you feel me? Southern, right? You feel me? More so Sonic Boom. Y'all need more media people? You feel me? Y'all need more media people? Bro, listen, as the band bros, bro, I'm being a percussionist. I will come and I will literally showcase WT. If my assignment is WT, that is cool. That is cool. You feel me? But y'all need more media people. Y'all, you feel me? Because not saying y'all need more. I'm saying, bro, can I come? can I join? Can I record? You feel me? Because, bro, goddamn, bro, let's keep it going. Oof, that part. Hey, shout out to the dancers, J-Sets, Dancing Dolls. Y'all have been killing it. I can't cap, Jackson. I didn't expect y'all to respond with extra L, though. I don't know why I did not expect y'all to respond with this, though. But y'all playing it clean, though. Y'all playing it safe, though, too. Oof. Yeah, bro. Not even playing it clean, but more so not even playing it safe. Playing it smart is what I'm saying. This is one of those arrangements where with Southern being dirty, just play something clean. Some people may not want to give y'all this round just because it's this arrangement, but because it's clean and it's better executed than what Southern's last song was, I gotta give it to y'all. Yeah, that's 6'4", bro. That's 6'4". That's 6'4". I can't even. bro, listen, I'm gonna keep this real brief. But for those who are gonna be like, come on, Nigel, you really giving that to Jackson over Southern, bro? Listen, for those who just listen to what Southern played, and for those who just listen to what Jackson played, bro, in that scenario, in that round, bro, the blend and the cleanliness was overall on Jackson's side a little bit more. That's why I'm pissed about Southern not fully executing that arrangement. Because if I'm being honest with you, if I'm being completely honest with you, that round that Southern just played against Extra L that Jackson played, if Southern would have beautifully executed that, I'm willing to say I would have gave that round to Southern. Because that was a fucking beautiful arrangement that Southern played. It just wasn't executed to the fullest perfection. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't tell me I'm tripping. I need to go let my dog in, but I want to finish this video. But you feel me? Y'all can't tell me I'm tripping. Let's be real. Some people, this is where rounds like that are very pivotal. Because right now the battle, in my opinion, is over. We probably got one more round left, 6-4. Say if, for an example, it was 5-4, if Jackson would have played Extra L and Southern played what they played, which someone commented to me what that song was that Southern played. I want to listen to that. If Southern would have played that perfectly, I'm going to be honest with you, I would have felt, loved, vibed, and rocked with Southern more. See, everybody has different opinions for different reasons as to why they say this band might be better than this band, why this arrangement might be better. I would have personally said Jackson's Extra L wasn't coming close to Southern's, not because Jackson Extra L isn't good, but because I feel like now I done heard Extra L too much. From Central, from Jackson, from whoever else. It could be something small as that. But because Southern, you chose to leave the door open by not fully executing that arrangement, which was damn good, by the way, again. You feel me? I have to give it to Jackson because Jackson could have came in and played something. It wasn't super, super bad, Southern. Jackson could have came in and played something like Sunglasses at Night, and that would have been a point, right? Slow Down remix, that would have been a point. Tiffany, that would have been a point. Hot, that would have been a point because it was just better executed. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's the truth. Let's keep it going. Okay, Southern, okay. I see how Wood wins. I like this arrangement, though. This is probably going to be the last round between these two Titans. My apologies. This is probably going to be the last round between these two Titans. Ooh. Oof, my gosh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, Tubas. I would have loved to hear Tubas right there at that part. Ooh, I hear y'all Fun Factory. The snare's back there, Dyson. Okay, interesting. Okay, 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 okay. Last song. Oh wow. Okay, so Jackson's left. Jackson's leaving. Clearly, Jackson's leaving. Oof. Okay, y'all. And that concludes, in my opinion, the part one of the Boombox Classic. You feel me? Stay in battle. Hey, between Jackson State and Southern University. Now, listen, I enjoyed this battle. I've been waiting to watch this battle. I do believe that the score I got is the score I got. 6-4, being that Jackson State is up. For those who are trying to say that this battle was super more lopsided than what it was, I don't think so. I don't think so. No disrespect, I don't think so. I think this battle was closer than what a lot of people was trying to say it was, right? For whatever reasons. I'm not here to debate that. But I still got Jackson in this atmosphere outdoing Southern. 6-4 is my score. You feel me? Shout out to both bands. Hey, listen, bro. I'm ready to see what this actual game atmosphere is finna be like. The fifth quarter is finna be interesting. Now, do I expect it to be similar a little bit? Somewhat, but not to the fullest. But I'm still ready. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this video because I for sure enjoyed this video, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my people over there at Dub T. Shout out all my people in Jackson State Band. Shout out all my people who follow me from Southern Band, bro. I appreciate everybody. The staff members, the directors who follow me. Shout out everybody who literally just like overall supports my channel, supports my page, supports my opinions, man, for real, because I support y'all to the fullest as well, man. I'm gonna get y'all this content, bro. Hey, for those who already know, subscribe, share, comment, show love. Tell me what y'all think in these comments, because I've seen a lot of people who had the same scores, and I can now agree now that I have the same score my damn self, you feel me? So, hey, bro, shout out to everybody, man. This the Band Bros. I got a lot more videos coming to y'all today, so stay tuned for more content. Until y'all see me again, I'm out.
It's the Band Bros, baby.